Okay, I'm super excited to be back. I know it's been a little bit since the last video, and it was kind of a little bit between that video, but my college classes have just ended, so I should have at least a month or so to upload and get back to uploading more consistently. But yeah, let's just get right into what we have today. We have a huge lot. This was something I recently ordered. It's got a big variety of stuff. There's some Schleich stuff, some really cool Jurassic Park stuff, some Dinosaur King stuff, CollectA, and more. So yeah, let's just get right into it. It's a really cool, interesting lot. A bunch of random stuff that is just really different. So yeah, let's just pull out the first thing. Some of this stuff was, so this is from an eBay seller that I've ordered from a ton. I've ordered a ton of lots very similar like this. He had all this stuff individually listed, and I just asked for a bundle, and we worked out a deal, or he gave me an offer that I 100% was happy with. So yeah, let's just pull out what I got. So first up, we have the CollectA Hatzigopteryx. This is a really cool one that I'm happy with. Big Hatzigopteryx fan. This is my first Hatzigopteryx figure. I've known about Hatzigopteryx for a while. I can't remember which one of these two reasons I found out about it first, but I remember learning about it in either the Planet Dinosaur documentary or Dinosaur Planet, whichever one it was. I can't remember what it was called. The really good BBC one that came out around 2010. And Apex. I think it was from Planet Dinosaur that I remember hearing about it first. Yeah, something around there. And then maybe another documentary had Hatzigopteryx before that too that I also knew about it. But then also everybody knows from Prehistoric Planet. But yeah, super happy to get this figure. It's a really cool figure. I was kind of worried about its standing ability because, you know, it is very top heavy. But yeah, it looks great. Super happy with this figure and super happy to finally have a Hatzigopteryx figure. So yeah, I guess we'll just move on to the next figure. Next up. And I did throw in a few random things, so I'm not even for sure 100% what all is in here. Okay, so we'll pull out next. Okay, this is a really cool big figure. This is one of the big Schleich figures, or one of the Schleich figures. This might be the only Schleich figure in the lot. But yeah, this is the big old Schleich Allosaurus. I absolutely love this figure. This is a figure I've liked for a while, and whenever I finally got my chance to get it, I was super happy to get it. This one is in a little worse condition than I first realized. See, it's got some big chips there on the side of the leg. But yeah, still super happy with this figure. It reminds me a ton of the Walking with Dinosaurs Allosaurus, that like grayish green body with the red crest. Yeah, I love this figure. It reminds me so much of that Walking with Dinosaurs Allosaurus. Such a great looking figure, and super happy to have it. Okay, so now we'll move on to whatever is next up. I'm gonna try to get them in a nice little display look. Okay, yep, so we'll just pull out whatever's next. Okay, this is one of the freebies they threw in. Some Ceratosaurus figure. I don't know if there's a brand on this or not. Yeah, I don't know. It's a decent looking figure though. Not something I'm super crazy about though. I mean, I don't know if it's got a brand or not. But still, I mean, as a throw-in, I'll take it. Okay, this is a cool one. Next up, we have... This is one of the two Dinosaur King figures they had. So this seller has sold a bunch of these. So I have a bunch of the smaller Dinosaur King figures, which you all have recently seen. I'll put a link to the video where I got some of those sealed. But this seller has gotten a bunch of the bigger, like, ones that are, like, articulated before. And at one point they had the Shuntungosaurus, which I really tried to get and spent a lot on trying to get on auction. But the auction just went too high for me, considering the figure was in kind of a beat-up shape. But this time they had two that went all the way through auctions and didn't even get bought. So he just put them on Buy It Now for super cheap. So this is the first one of the two. These figures are actually bigger than I thought they would be. But yeah, so first up we have the Dinosaur King Pteranodon. Yeah, super cool. Made by Sega. Really cool. Yeah, as you all know, love Dinosaur King. Like I said, with the channel coming back, the Dinosaur King playthrough and some reviews and stuff are definitely going to be on the horizon. But yeah, super happy to get a Dinosaur King figure that's not just one of the little tiny ones. Okay, next up we have... Okay, yeah, we'll just get into the really cool Jurassic Park thing. The Jurassic Park... I can't remember if it's Chaos Effect or what, but it was the hybrid series that came out like in the 90s, like way before Jurassic World, like with the Indominus. And this is the Amargospinus. So I'm not even 100% sure what the hybrid is. I think it's Amargosaurus and Spinosaurus. You can definitely tell the Amargosaurus, but I think it's Amargosaurus and Spinosaurus. Honestly, I thought this figure was more expensive than it was because I looked on eBay after buying it and saw that it was on a lot of other listings for relatively cheap, actually. But yeah, super cool looking figure. These older ones, the hybrid looking figures, are so different than the other old Jurassic Park stuff. But it's such a cool looking figure. Super happy to finally get one of the Chaos Effect or hybrid figures, but just an older line that you just don't see a ton of. Okay, next up we've got the other Dinosaur King figure I got. The Dinosaur King Kaiyodo. This one is in a little bit of beat up shape. It's got like a few like color marks from like, I guess like a crayon or marker. So it's got a little bit of play, but still. Kaiyodo, a dinosaur I don't have a ton of figures of, if any. I'm not even 100% sure I do have a figure of. But yeah, the Sega Kaiyodo, or the Dinosaur King Kaiyodo, happy to get. It's cool. Iguanodont or Hadrosaur, I'm not even 100% sure. But still, really cool figure. But yeah, we've still got even more to go. Okay, actually, we'll grab this guy first. This is a nice one that I'm happy. This was the other throw-in they sent me. This is the old Schleich Dilophosaurus. I actually have this figure, and it's one that I've loved for a while, but I'm just going to keep this one sealed, honestly. This is an older figure that you don't see often, especially not, well, you see it a lot, actually, on, like, eBay and stuff, but not sealed. So, and considering I already have this one, and mine's in relatively good shape, I'm just going to keep this one sealed. But we do have one more set, or set of two, I should say, of two of the same dinosaur, another Hadrosaur, and it's a really cool Hadrosaur, one of the more popular Hadrosaurs, but it's two of the same Hadrosaur, and it is Pterosaurolophus. Yeah, let's pull out what we got. So one of these is the Kaiyodo Dinotails, one of their Pterosaurolophus. I know they probably made a bunch, in the Kaiyodo Dinotails line, and the other is the Furuta, what is it? Furuta, I can't remember what the line is called. It's the Furuta line. It's the one that I have a Pachycephalosaurus in. But yeah, so I believe this is the one I'm fixing right now is the Dinotails para. Here it is. I'm trying to put it on the base right now. Okay, I think we got it. Yep, so there it is. That's I believe the Dinotails one. And now I'm putting together the Furuta one. I already have the Furuta Pachycephalosaurus, so this was a cool one to add after having it. So, yeah, most of these like little Kaiyodo ones, I guess were like how they sell them. A lot of them are like you build them almost. Well, you don't almost. You do build them together. But yeah, this one looks nice as well. I think this might have not actually been Kaiyodo's, but the Furuta line is very similar to the Kaiyodo lines. I believe it's like another one of those Japanese lines of like little blind bags or little blind things. I can't remember what they're called, but they're from little machines. But yeah, that's all we got. Super happy with everything. I think this was a really cool little lot. Between all this, I mean, we got some cool theropods like this big Schleich Allosaurus. We got the really cool Amargospinus. I mean, between the Schleich figure that looks like the Walking with Dinosaurs, Allosaurus, these Dinosaur King figures, some nice little paras. This one looks beautiful, I will say. And the Jurassic Park Amargospinus. I'm really happy with this lot. And it was really cool that they threw in some stuff. Even this old Schleich Dilophosaurus, which I will be keeping sealed. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. And like I said, I know it's been a little bit since the last videos, but I'm going to try to get back to uploading more consistently. But yeah, I've got a lot of cool videos planned for like the Christmas break I have. My end of year wrap up style videos. And this has been an interesting year for the channel because we did really good in the summer, but pre-summer and after summer. So I'm afraid that I don't want this channel to be like this where I go super good in the summer and really good in the winter, but then spring and fall, I might just have to space out videos more. I don't know. I'm going to try to figure out something because I don't like having these like month-long breaks and then doing like a video every 2 days. It just isn't really what I want to be doing on this channel. I want to be doing it more consistently. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching. I'm definitely going to try, like I said, to get the channel back to normal. now that I'm on Christmas break. But yeah, I think this was a pretty good first video, and I'd love to know what you think and what your favorite figure was in the lot.